Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 20, Week 2. We're taking another look at G9, the Brionne team, taking on the two towers, the Lotus team. Last time, Inno got schadenfreude like you'd never believe. See what happens this time.
You'll see. It's
I mean,
I hope
Hollywood
they
in
switch
that
up draft a little bit.
in that game that Inno played Jug, literally nobody knew who he was, so that would be why. Like 0 of those 5 people had ever interacted with Inno before.
Well, they know now.
There you go. They're immediately, yeah. Lotus is just like, well, this screwed us last time. Get this shit out of here. No Kunkka, no DP. Which I guess is fair because the Blue on the Kunkka and Pocket on the DP last game I thought looked better than anything they played week 1, so. Makes sense.
Yeah, I think the you know they're trying to do something different. Ban Outlook gave them problems, and I think that's a good plan.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if you knew this, Lou, but or Lou, you're not Lou. I don't know if you know this, Inno, but Lou actually used to be Big Titty Gardevoir GF.
Not know that, no.
Yep.
I never really interacted with him too much though, even when.
Well, here's the weird thing. He used to be Big Titty Gardevoir GF, and now he's some like British man. Like, you know, people get HRT and all that. How do you transition species?
Get an accent and you know, start
get
eating,
an accent.
Soggy
get an
beans.
accent.
Yeah.
It was that easy.
I think so, yeah.
That's a great movie. Like the dog who wants to be human, so he's like, oh, Mamma Mia, I ate the pizza.
And then he's human.
There
they
go.
pick the AA again.
Once again,
like
picking a first phase boss 3. Interesting.
Oh.
A worked last time. It's doing well in video games, so why not, right?
I think AA is a good hero when you know how to use him. He's definitely very strong.
Do you think Brionne knows how to use him?
So. Yeah, I think Brionne's good at it.
Yep.
She knows what she's doing, and
I mean, not like she would appreciate it because she's the most toxic player in the entire league, so she would probably hear you saying that and be like, you know, I knew these things. I'm the best AA. I'm very well aware of that. I didn't need your input. She would say exactly that.
I haven't talked to her in a while, but I think
she sounds exactly like that. Yeah. I would do a better impression, but I'm kind of dying after, you know, 3 hours, 30 minutes of straight recording, so, you know.
You do this every week?
Every week, crazy. Yeah, you know, there was one time I did this where I got 3 series, and I did them all in one day, and by the end of that last series, I was just like, yeah, every week.
Well, you'll be refreshed for my series, thankfully.
Am I going to do your series? I don't know what the hell I'm doing live this week. Now, probably not actually, because I'm, oh yeah, I am doing your series. Yeah, I'm doing that tomorrow. I thought you meant like for the live game. I will not be refreshed for that. I will be dead for that game too. Don't worry. Bringing out the LC again. Oh, hello. Yeah. Oh, we were just talking about you. Funny enough, I wouldn't listen to what I just said about you, but we were talking about you.
Is that Lou?
Yes, it is. We had a very interesting conversation about you.
I did compliment your play, Lou. You missed it.
We figured out how you became a human being. Apparently, all you need to do is just speak in an accent. So, like, you know, all those movies, it's like, oh, there's like the dog turns into a human or whatever. All you needed to do is be like, oi, bruv, yeah, I'm right proper tough in it, and then boom, instant human. I don't know why dogs don't think of doing that more.
No, either.
This is a big kill team around this LC here.
You know, I do like this this Lotus team more this time around.
They need to get some saves on the Lotus team. Like, they need to get some saves from duels, because right now, it's like duel and the Skywrath Mage ult happens, and you're gonna win that every time. And if you don't win that somehow, duel Skywrath Mage ults AL every time that guy dies, 100%. Yeah, the Pit Lord who can
Underlord
like bring things there.
It's kind of nice. Early without BKB, you kind of disrupt the duels, but after that, maybe not so much.
Yeah. That is not somebody who's
Is
going to
good
give
here.
you saves.
Yeah, but you know I think he'll live against the Legion if he gets dueled, if he has the right items and he's ahead.
That's really I feel like that's really hard. It's because so much of it is going to be the magic damage, right? Like so much
The
of it is
only
going to
problem
be.
now, though, is when you're getting dueled, you're gonna have a Drow Ranger hitting you in the face.
Yeah.
So maybe not. Yeah.
I mean, even beyond that, you're not. If you're building it's a lose-lose. If you just build all around the magic damage, well, most of those items are reactive, and you're not going to exactly hit like pipe while you're in the middle of being dueled. Though an Eternal Shroud here would be very good. B, if you do build all around that, well, now you're really hoping that LC doesn't get a whole bunch of damage, and you're hoping the Drow doesn't just shred you. I mean, even now, that's still one of the worst matchups for the DK, I would say, is that Drow Ranger. It just really sucks for him. Just takes away every advantage he has, really.
It is a little hard to play into them.
10 seconds
I don't
remaining.
think it's the best pick. I think it's something that can
5
work.
seconds remaining.
I want to see what they pick for the last pick here. I think they need some kind of assassin jump hero. I'd like to see a Spectre here. I think a Spectre would be good.
Yeah, that would be awesome. It'd be so cool the first time Spectre popped into a team fight and then literally immediately got dueled and just splatted like a tomato. That would be sick.
Well, I'd like to see the Spectre go on the AA or the Sky or the Drow later in the game.
It's true.
But I don't know if this team's comfortable picking that. It is kind of like a weird hero that doesn't get picked often in LE2L, weirdly enough.
It used to be picked all the time. There are a couple of seasons where it's like there's pretty much a spec every game.
Radiant team pick.
I haven't really seen it a lot.
I guess,
So far,
Lou,
I
if you did not immediately turn the channel off in disgust when you heard what we were talking about earlier, I will also say that we did talk about your Kunkka in Game 1, which I said I thought looked better than anything in your Week 1, so there's that.
10 seconds remaining.
Even if you did go a little crazy a couple of times.
5 seconds remaining.
Where the hell's your team? God damn it, that's what I want to know. Brionne's just sitting there picking her nose or something. Brionne's like, I am above this cast. I'm too good to be watching these guys. Ugh. That's what Brionne's saying right now.
Yeah, she's like, I already know how these games went. Why would I watch them again?
Ugh. Like, I already know everything I did was perfect. I don't need any commentary, okay? Ugh.
Taking their sweet time with this last pick here.
Your Week 1,
I don't even know what they'd want. I want a tanky hero for them.
Brionne busy scouting, yeah, true. Scout her own team, bro! Funnily enough, you got the guy that you were out of it against here. Yeah, Wenno's with us.
Yeah.
It's the guy you played.
I'd like to see Pocket play some like tanky mid hero here. Be nice.
Dire team pick.
That's a tanky mid hero. Nobody
that.
on the
I like that a
Dire
lot.
does anything about, so there's that.
That's what I wanted. Something like that. That's perfect. You can kill this DK easily now. He's now a non-factor. He dies in duel every time. He just dies every time.
He got such a hard last pick here for Lotus team. This sucks. I don't know what they're gonna pick. It better be awesome because it's
5
like
seconds remaining.
whatever you pick, you're very vulnerable to Arc Warden, huh?
Select your heroes.
Yeah, this is him giving up. This is him saying, "This game's on me. You
DK1.
guys do whatever you want. I'm gonna AFK farm."
Yep. Just pray to Jesus Christ. Oh no, if Lotus didn't know how Shadow Fiend was changed, do you think he's got any idea how Arc Warden is right now? He's gonna be very surprised when he can't just literally
No.
sit in base all game. I think Lotus should have picked OD.
Lotus
I
is
was thinking
playing, like-
exactly that. Like, OD, they just needed saves. Like, this lineup. By the way, for the record, you don't know me. I should say this. I don't know how this game ended. I don't know how the series ended. I don't know how this goes. This is speculation right now. And don't spoil it or I'll kick your ass. Don't spoil it or I'm gonna devolve your ass all the way back to Corellia. But, there's just no save on the Lotus team. Nobody's ever gonna live in a duel. The DK isn't, the Arc Warden isn't. It's gonna be lucky if you get him, mind you. It's gonna be lucky to duel the Arc Warden. But Never gonna live it. I mean, he's not that tanky of a guy anyway, unless you get like the perfect situation where you've got the pit, you've got the firestorm, you've got the Arc Warden stupid AoE miss zone thing. If you've got all that crap sitting on a duel, maybe you'll live it. But that's so much to ask, and that's still assuming that you're not just going to die to the Skywrath and AA ults, which you're gonna die to the Skywrath and AA ults. I don't think you thought that DK could survive with items. I think the only thing is just Eternal Shroud and somebody else on his team has like a Piper or Glimmer or something. I think that even that's the only way he's living that.
Draft-wise, it's not looking good for the Dire here.
No, and
I don't
considering
know.
they got
I don't know what they can do to.
they got big time outplayed last game, so this is a bad start. What's going on here? The core is all going a different way than the supports.
They're they're going.
But
they're going their own ways.
it is good you're here because can we have you confirm for us that Brionne is like by far and away? I mean, ridiculously toxic. I mean, like the reason
No,
Brionne
is
has
not. Brionne is
no.
not
Hold on.
toxic.
The reason that Brionne has Sad and Suicidal as her sponsor is because she makes you that. Like, I mean, like
That's crazy.
is it. Every time Pocket makes a misplay, she brings out the cat of nine tails and not in a hot way.
Brionne's never hurt me, but apparently I hurt her, and I'm very sorry. I apologize publicly for that. I didn't realize.
Well, you didn't know
I
that
made
you
a
were.
woman in Dota comment.
You
but,
you didn't realize it at the time, but you were talking about history's greatest monster. I mean, what you said still wasn't appropriate, but at least there was that. I mean, I don't mean to be that guy, but I've heard rumors that Brionne might have actually been the one to assassinate Franz Ferdinand and pinned it on that Serbian guy.
Damn. She might have started that.
Begins.
She might have. Oh no! Oh my God! The baller Pocket denied the bounty rune right in front of the DK's face. Great reaction time from
Yeah,
Maniac. Wait, they
that's
gave
pretty
Maniac
funny.
Skyrath? Uh-oh. That ain't good. That's like the one hero for him, you know? Oh.
Yeah, I do know he likes playing this, so.
Yeah, how could you ever tell, you know? What gave it away?
The fucking Arcana and level 30 Grandmaster.
What gave it away, you know?
Skywrath boy. A lot of things, a few things.
But, yeah, I mean, this is a hero that Maniac is very well accustomed to. This is a hero we saw, Lou play last week, so you know he knows at least a little bit how to play that. He won with that hero, you know. He did really well. I thought it was a very difficult-looking LC game, and he did well in light of it. And Kai convinced all of us that it was unwinnable for that team, and I shouldn't have believed him.
Lemon grabbed Strow, and, like, they're scared of it. Like, why would they give this again?
They didn't
When
pick
there's such a
anything
dominating
that's like,
lane.
they didn't pick anything that's that good into it. Like, it's the DK's not good into it, though they didn't know that at the time. I don't think they didn't know that it was good into it. They picked the Pit Lord too early, and they like lost the opportunity to get a counter pick in that way. Oh
So
my
close.
God, he's
Almost
just
gets them there.
yeah, just that tango he was chewing saved his life. If it wasn't for that, he was Flebo? Flebo, did you not just see what happened?
Flebo is
Wake up, Fleb!
griefing.
That wasn't good.
That's interesting. Interesting plays by Flebo.
Yeah,
I think he just stopped moving and.
yeah, I think he got griefed by
died.
pathfinding there, maybe. I don't think he intentionally
Maybe, yeah,
did
it could
that.
have been that.
That's happened to me a few times in that little area. But yeah, they let
trees
him
are
get the
kinda
drow,
weird.
and then like the next picks weren't that great. Is Arc Warden that good into drow? You know these weird ass 1-to-1 matchups probably better than I do at this point. I hope.
It's okay, yeah. It's an okay matchup because of the magnetic
not
field, but
Good though,
it's
right?
not like there's way better picks. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like the best way to counter drow is just by getting up closer.
That's true. And they have a lot of very good. They have a lot of very good heroes to get up close with the Drow Ranger, like.
Yeah.
Arc E doesn't exist in the Drow, right? Ooh, you're getting called out by
doesn't exist in the drow. She does have like piercing, but
8
still,
HP.
I'm pretty sure you outrange her anyways, so Just gotta get closer to you.
This is hell on earth for the DK. This is like the last person you want to be laning against is a Skywrath Mage. You hate to goodbye again, Flubbo. You hate to see it. This looks like the second verse worse than the first so far. This is like a scenario where I'm more confident in the draft advantage for the Radiant, and it's going about as well as
they
last
have
game.
a better draft, and we know that they play well as a unit, so it's just like
It's gotta
it's
be.
just
You
looking
gotta be
bad.
sweating if you're Lotus right now, right? Like,
yeah, you gotta be giving up here. You gotta. It's a bleak time.
pop the clarity, maniac. Pop the clarity. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he's got it. I love popping the enemy's clarities and salves. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Oh, 1v1
Lotus
here.
taking this 1v1. They got him to waste a Spark Racers, that at least.
I think they're trading efficiently. I think Necro's supposed to win this, but Lotus obviously he's a good mid. He's gonna take what he can get and make efficient trades.
Yeah, I would say on a player basis, I would definitely favor Lotus against Pocket in most cases. A mid. Pocket's not a mid player. There's just no two ways about that. So.
Yeah, but Pocket doesn't know how to play with
advantage.
his team, and I think Lotus is not as good of a team player.
Woof.
I will say that.
Harsh words for Lotus in chat.
I think he's aware of this. He likes playing the lone wolf style, you know, brood mid, arc warden. He likes playing that solo carry kind of game.
Yeah, he would prefer no team at all. I think just the bonus goal.
If he
for
could
the
have 5 of
advantage.
himself, you know, he would probably prefer that.
You could say that again. Space Cowboy really in the
Space
thick of
Cowboy
things
is
here.
not
This is not a trade that's
respecting
working.
the Skywrath boy here.
Not a trade that's working for him, though. I should point out he has about as many losses as a Drow Ranger. So there's that.
Yeah, he's doing okay. He's losing a lot of health for it though. This Drow Ranger is getting lasted and getting kills. That's the only difference there.
Oh, the DK's gonna barely get away. Okay, good.
Lou,
Good. This guy knows how to.
aggressive.
This guy knows how to change creep aggro. It's a miracle.
That's crazy.
And Space Cowboy got the. Oh my God! What?
Oh,
What do you mean double kill bot
Flebo
lane?
again.
Flubbo again.
Yeah, that is
Pit Lord
insane. Both of them again.
This is such a
They're
compromising
not
position.
respecting
Great,
this
great timing for the skill, the Q on the Brionne there. Just that little bit of extra damage allowed Drow to turn around a multi-shot there for the kill. If that little bit of extra damage didn't happen, then that doesn't happen. And I'm only saying this because if I didn't, Brionne would probably come to my house with a knife and kill me. So.
How do you know she's not already gonna do that though?
I mean, you can never be too sure, honestly.
Yeah. Flebo
Is
very aggressive.
I mean, this is fine because both the guys on Radiant are out of health and mana, so.
They're not making good trades here though. They just walked back into lane. Underlord's already 1/3 of his HP is gone. He just got TP back to lane like seconds ago.
A very close
not a
call
good
here at
trade.
mid.
Brionne coming to support Pocket here.
The Arc Warden beat the Necro
Impressed.
to 6. Not surprising considering that the. Okay, yeah, he's in real danger. It's a good thing for him. He immediately backed there when he saw the Necro hit 6. Because if he had
Yeah.
like walked a few steps forward,
Ooh.
that was it. Is
Brionne taking this
Animal.
illusion rune from Arc Warden is actually huge because he doesn't have to sustain like
No.
Necro does.
he doesn't have
That
any
just-
regen. He
just
has nothing
wins
coming.
Pocket the lane outright. I think he has to walk all the way back to base or die soon because he's level 6 on Necro. So that kind of won Pocket the lane right there with a Brionne rotation.
And he's not.
That is
He's
crazy.
not respecting it though. Pocket is not really. Yeah, Pocket. You can
I
be.
think-
You have the scythe,
I think
Pocket.
Lotus won't die, but I think he's too good of a player to let himself get killed like this. But that does cost him a lot of last hits, and obviously he can't pressure Pocket anymore.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's gonna miss. He's gonna miss a few of these here. Yeah.
Yeah, it did cost him a couple, but
Radiant's top
Pocket
tower
was
is under
very
attack.
hesitant to take that initiative there. Do you see somebody who's trying to
Flebo.
TP on this and actually stopped, and Flebo won anyway?
Level lives.
And he gets tipped, and then Arc Warden gets dove under tower by Pocket and dies.
Yep. That
Pocket also
is,
dies. Oh no, Pocket. Pocket, when
great,
you hit
though.
W, this does a lot more healing. No!
No, no. He doesn't know the tech. He doesn't know the necro tech.
He doesn't know the Tekraphos.
Dire's middle
No.
Using the overwhelming odds in the middle of the,
DK.
while he's silenced, that's good. Good job, Lewis. Oh, sorry, good job, Lulin. Welsh.
Lewis.
I thought he was Lewis, but his username in Twitch is Lulin, so now I'm questioning myself.
Maybe his name is Lou Space Lin. Think
Could
about
be.
that.
Yeah, he could be just like an Asian fella.
These
Maybe he's
trades
related to Jeremy
are-
Lin, you know, Lin Sanity, baby.
No, both Dota players.
True, true, very true. And,
Oh, DK should go
Divided.
down here. Yeah.
top tower is under attack.
He's being too
Justin.
greedy, not buying raindrops and tangos. You need to buy those
Yeah.
region items against these lanes.
it's Lou, it is Asian. Oh my god.
Damn.
He is related to Jeremy Lin. There's only 2 people in the world with that last name, as we all know.
I think you're right.
Holy hell, Pocket
Nope,
hit W.
Pocket's in
Pocket hit
trouble
W.
here.
Pocket hit W. There we go. Now hit your
I
wand.
don't know
Now
if
hit
that's
your
gonna be
wand
enough.
before it-
Oh, he
no.
went onto the creep.
He waited until his
was-
W was over to hit wand.
You know, I think Pocket dies there if the ghost doesn't hit the creep and hits Pocket instead.
Friends? Brionne is here,
So
smoked.
he-
Oh
man.
Well, Lotus outlived him that time. If Pocket did that,
Yeah.
if Pocket did that magic wand during his W, he lives that for sure.
I don't think he knows the tech still. It's the same. Died the same way.
Yep. What can you do? Drow getting a little big for her britches down here. This is a little crazy positioning when your support's not home and they know that. In fact, she's
Yeah,
likely
unfortunately, she's very strong.
dead. No,
They've
she's
been
fine.
dominating this lane. They might turn it on Flebo here.
They're gonna go for the from downtown on the pit lord. Just barely missed. Sorry, Brionne. Please don't kill me.
Flebo might die.
Radiant's bottom
Oh yeah,
Uphill?
he's like for sure dead.
Oh no, Pit Lord is
But-
dead. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's dead. There's no way. And Flebo died too.
Oh no, he didn't hit the
No,
W.
oh.
He didn't stay in the range. Oh well, he's still going to.
Damn.
He's still going to home with no HP left. Oh, he hit one during his W this time. That's crazy.
He's learned. He's learned. You know, say what you will about Pocket, he adapts. Look at him go.
Yep. Say what you will about Pocket, he's very low right now. I actually think, yeah. He had to pop the wand there just to
Chasing
like
him.
live.
He does have ult, so TP
I think hit
coming
him
in
now.
from,
Yeah,
oof.
that was
I
just
think
a
he
little
could
too
have dove
late.
for that.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't even need to die for that. He could just have hit ult right before that Q connected, and he would have gotten the kill.
Yeah,
He's just
There might have been some miscommunication there because maybe he didn't see Brionne was
Dire's
coming.
middle tower is
Brionne. That's gonna
Is
hit.
it the shoes?
Oh man. He's gonna
Yep.
die for that. Yep.
Bye bye.
That's crazy.
Pocket.
And they might kill this ogre here. Ogre doesn't know.
Yeah,
if they
these 2 supports are very low, level 5.
Yeah, they need
compared
to be
level 8.
careful.
Dire's top
They don't
This
realize
is
he
Scythe
has ult.
City. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's not.
is under attack.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. I know after that ice blast, Lotus is out this game. I know he's tilted. He is so tilted right now.
He's top of the net worth chart, so there's that. But once again, speaking of second
Yeah.
first, same as the first. Once again, we're in the situation where it is Lotus, and that's it. Like the other 2 guys are not really. Let's check that happening. I bet I could guess what just happened here. Oh no! 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 No!
Oh, no!
The
Why
lucky
would you
E.
do that?
That was actually crazy talk for LC. Like she almost lost that. It was so close, but.
She knew she was gonna get. You know, she that was good because I think no matter what, he's gonna fire breath you and you're gonna die. So might as well go out with a bang. 1v1.
And give him more
Mono,
damage,
mono,
maybe.
no skills. Yep.
Radiant's bottom
I mean, 10 damage this early is not that bad. For
Sure.
I would give 10 damage to potentially live. I think that's a bet.
Radiant's middle
It's a
tower
risk.
is under attack.
They took out Pocket here. They dropped everybody in the world on him here at mid while that was happening.
Yeah, I think Lotus is yelling at them saying, "We need to kill this guy. How the fuck is he alive?"
Is under attack.
Shroud's
Get
having the
multi-shot on the
freest game of
way.
her
There
life.
we go. Yep, she's just
This
free
is a happy draw.
Doesn't actually have the same net worth as the Lotus, and one of his items is Midas, so He's able to extend that
Yeah.
lead. He could get really far ahead. We're about to see this man go 100-0 here.
They get another duel under tower. Yes!
Nope.
Duel? No!
Nope,
what?
he hesitated. He hesitated. His heart
He
wasn't
should've
in it.
gone for it. He's gonna duel the ogre before he dies? Maybe?
There we go.
I love that. That is good.
And then
Yeah,
Brionne gives
this
him
is-
the salve because he proved himself useful to Brionne, and you know that's the only way she's gonna give
She
any support
rewards-
items to you.
She rewards that.
Dire's middle tower
You know.
is under attack.
I've heard that is strange. I've heard Brionne doesn't even like ice cream.
That's crazy.
I've heard Lemongrab was about to just
Lemongrab
run
here. He's
into
gonna die.
4 people for no reason. Just got really eager there and just let himself die to those.
Seems like
Okay,
he got comfortable having a free lane and Arcward and kind of just came down to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they realized that they sent a lot of heroes top, and they decided to punish that.
Radiant's
So
bottom
that was good.
tower is under
Yep, good call.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
My mouth is very dry
Who
right
said
now.
he tried to press duel on DK, but it selected.
I know. I
instead?
already read that and responded to it. You know.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Jeez!
I didn't-
Bottom tower
I
is
completely
under
ignored you right there.
attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
Just like
bottom
I ignored the
tower
death of
is fortified.
Flebo and the impending death of the Pit Lord here. Yeah, this guy ain't no deader than this. No duel for you, LC. Suck it.
This game is looking rough. I think it's even worse than last game because, you know, Lotus is farming, but he's really not that far ahead this time, unlike last time.
He's got his Midas, so that he's got Midas and Maelstrom. So if he's given space at all, that will change. But that being said, yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
Dire's bottom tower
I like last game, especially with Pocket not buying the Yules. There's like, you know, how do you kill DP? You do this. This game, it's like, how do you kill Pocket in any situation besides he just overcommits to something and he takes a bad 5v1? Hard to say an answer to that. I like how they just trade each other.
He doesn't press
with
W and
Yeah.
click his wand. That's how you kill him.
Belton Greaves.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Am I down with Greaves' game? I guess. It's gonna help you. If a duel is about to lose, that might turn it. That's an upside worth thinking about, especially later on in the game where they're worth a lot more.
Yeah, I think
And it
it's-
will
I
let
think
you
it's
pop
good.
out of a few debuffs. And of course, if you hit it while you're in spooky form, it is so much HP regen. People, I think, underestimate that. Oh no, Brionne! Oh my god, that was
Trying to
so
go for the
big. No
duel.
duel.
Damn.
No duel even needed. Hi, Pit Lord! Come on, come on through, baby! What? He really did? This guy's a
Oh my
psychopath. This guy did, and it shocked the Radiant so hard they all just ran away. They were like, no way this guy is this crazy. And he was.
He really was, and he almost died for it, but thankfully Ogre came in to scare them away.
Right? More thankfully, Lotus is just still casually chipping away at bot lane here. I don't think this is what you
only
want to be
problem
doing
is-
right now.
Lotus has all farming items with the Midas and the Maelstrom, but he's only third in the network charts, so
Kinda yikes, yeah.
not really a place where you want to be. Like, compared to this Necro, who
Well,
has
he's about
all
to
fighting items.
rise.
The thing is, this Necro can just turn around and scythe this Underlord,
Like
get
this?
a bunch of health back, and then go
And not
kill.
not
yeah.
actually kill him is the end.
That's fine. He gets all his health back, and then now he can kill Lotus.
Meanwhile, a fight happened at Min. I just didn't even look at that.
He's just gonna kill 3 heroes on his own. Pocket's like going crazy.
Yeah, I guess
gonna kill
Pocket
the
being
ogre
here all alone and is
He's gonna
just
W and
fine.
stick. Let's go. Full health. Now he's gonna kill the ogre.
I guess
Oh
him
my
being
God.
alone down here is just fine if he's just gonna murder everyone.
Is under attack.
Yep.
Holy hell.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
See, that's what I was saying right there. Like, they have
all.
all farming items on Arc, and he's trying to fight. But Pocket
Yeah.
has all fighting items, and he's still top net worth. So it's
Pocket
just not
has all
looking good at
fighting items and he's just farming. He's farming you though, so that's kind of the issue.
He's farming them. Yeah, he's just topping
Again,
up worth just off him.
Big change. I mean, I felt like in week 1, his game 2 was almost kind of like a big gimmick win for him in a way. It did feel a little dirty. Like, it felt like he got that because it was so unexpected and it just blindsided you guys. This time, there's no asterisk on it. Like, this time Pocket is just owning. Where was this guy last week? I don't know. Is this what you do with Pocket? Is just give him pause 3s in mid? I guess so. It's working out.
Yeah, you just give him tanky mid laners, and maybe he can make that work. I will say that I threw that game 2 a little bit. We all threw collectively, but
it's okay. They threw game 1.
That's fair.
Duel coming out. Fair. Here comes the.
That's a lot of damage.
Here comes the Skywrath ult. The AA ult doesn't even land on them, and they get the kill anyway. And now they're going after
just
the.
Farming with that.
Now they're going after the.
Lotus is
courier.
Here.
That was kind of a self-grief, actually. You really probably did not want to do that Fear Ball. Oh no.
Yeah, that's not good.
Maniac,
Space Cowboy's doing absolutely nothing here, just walking around.
Maniac with a sideline takes out the Lotus. They might take out the AA here. Honestly, even this is a big kill for them at this point. Holy moly, what a big reveal from the Drow Ranger. The multi-shot there just takes out the world. Still kind of tough to kill the Pit Lord with the Vanguard till the Axe comes out, which is not that far away. Yeah, this is rough. It's hard to see what the Lotus team does to win here. It's just all about him. He's just got to avoid fights, push side lanes. What are you doing? This didn't work for you last time, Lotus. This is the same scenario. Have you heard the definition of insanity?
He's tickling him.
Okay, everyone is coming, so Pocket's going to die.
You know, if he gets an ult, if he ults somebody, he's gonna ult Lotus. He's going for Lotus.
He's not gonna get him. Lotus got away.
Oh no.
Lotus knew it was coming and just backed off.
Yeah. I kind of like how Pocket played there, but I think he needed to ult anybody and get a kill, and he would have recovered well.
Oh no, my pause 1 DK.
Oh no, baby. Legion? Yeah, that's not.
Well, this was almost really good for the Dire. That was a very big kill for them, and I think they actually still win the trade there, even 2-1. No, just barely lose.
No. The problem is this Arc Warden has all the farm. They killed the P1 and the fake P1.
Yeah, they killed the Pinata.
Yeah, pretty much.
Linear advantage now, as I say on cast for Radiant, which always infuriates G-Ref because it's kind of a malaproper, but whatever. Everybody on Radiant has more gold than their Dire counterpart. Everybody is ahead of the other guy. You look at hero level, it's the same story. Actually, a little worse. Only one hero on the Dire has a level on anybody on the Radiant. That looks really bad. I don't know what the path is to winning right now for the Lotus team. It's just gone so badly so quickly. I think it's going to depend, unfortunately for them, it's going to depend on at this point, on the Radiant making a mistake and the Dire taking good capitalization on it. That's what they're going to need to do. And there is something to that. It does definitely happen, but it is not just going to happen by default, right? Like, they're going to need to play it right. They're going to need to play very well to win at this. This Drow Ags is this is a nuclear bomb. Gonna take out the Tormentor very quickly. Get a free shard for Brionne here. Because if anybody else got it, you know they'd never hear the end of it.
Yep.
And even Dota knows. Even Dota knows. Even Dota's a little afraid of her. That's why Dota is giving her these 2 easy matches in a row. Lou, Brionne is going to hear all of this, right? Like, she's going to watch this cast and hear all of this. Like, I'm just trying to confirm.
You and I are both going to wake up dead next week.
Well, you're not even going to wake up at all, I don't think.
I think we're both not. Well, yeah.
Make sure to have a really good night of sleep tonight. You know, make sure to say.
I disappear next week. I'm just letting you guys know.
Make sure to say anything you have left unsaid to Mrs. Inno.
Yeah, Mrs. Inno. Sorry, I never found you.
Damn, this is crazy! No!
That's the sad.
Mamma mia! Just as the
It's
Hunter
just-
missed foretold, the big duel immediately just splats Lotus like a
The game
bug.
is over. Brionne
It's
is
so-
coming for Lotus's net worth right now, and that is hard
Hey.
to watch. I don't
Brionne
think I've
is-
ever seen sub 3k net worth on any hero past 20 minutes. I think this might be the first
You
time
know?
I've ever seen that. What's
Don't,
that?
don't say that Brionne is coming, and definitely don't say it is hard, okay?
She's coming for him.
Don't say
Hard.
that.
Dire's middle tower
Don't say that.
That's
Okay,
like,
Luke, you can make sure Brionne
less
isn't going to
than
hear this
1K.
part, right? Let's just write this part of the VOD down and just fast forward past it. Just say it was, it was technical difficulties or something.
less than 1k net worth. That is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Ogre just crossing the 3k net worth mark. He's very
Poverty
poor.
level. Very sad.
That is
This isn't even the
poverty.
guy who got smashed to bits. I mean, he's not doing good right now, but that's just casualty. I look away for 1
Another
second!
one. What?
I look away for
No.
1 second!
That's all it took to get him. He's gonna die in 1 second.
Let's see it happen. Ding 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 ding.
Okay, maybe
Goodbye.
2 seconds.
Oh man. Just the 3 and under club. It
Yeah,
takes 0 other cores. It is just. It doesn't take the Necro to do that. It doesn't take the Drow to do that. They were sitting here whacking a tower while this is happening.
has fallen.
Yeah, this is. We're just taking all the towers one by
Why
one.
are they even thinking about going around? Why are they thinking about taking the scenic route, trying to get the kills, trying to defend this T2 bot? Like, just go uphill and win. Honest to God.
I think Skywrath Boy just wants to get a kill. He's just having fun with it.
Skywrath Boy has no stuns, so all these people are gonna get just TP out for free.
He's here to scare them off, not kill them.
I think that's kind of a misplay on the Brionne team's part. I think there's just no advantage to be had coming down here. Just go take a
Yeah, they coulda
T3.
hit-
I
they
think you
coulda
could
hit
have got
those
that. Go
T3s.
kill Roche. Revive the Tormentor.
You want to
Did
try
they do
to
that again?
force a buyback from Lotus or fortify at least, so you
Yeah.
have an easier time once you get this next T2.
Yeah, the last T2 for the record. I didn't even see
Yeah.
the moment they took the T2 at top. I was watching something else at the time.
Happened so fast. Lotus
No.
might
no,
die
no.
again.
Dire's
Did they
bottom
spot him?
Not like this, Lotus. Don't be a hero.
He's running for his life.
Rightfully.
Tower's gone. Let's see if they push up high ground here.
Can they go 5v5 high ground? I think they can. It's such a massive disproportionate advantage. And worse yet, Lotus's
Lou
net
is
worth
ready
is
to
tied
jump.
to nothing.
Radiant's
Like,
top
Lotus's
tower
net
is
worth
under
is mostly tied up in this Midas right now. So really, he
Yeah.
has 9,294 gold, right? But really, for all intents and purposes, he has 7,000 gold. Because 2,000 of it is in
Yeah.
the Midas, that is, like, almost no stats.
He has basically 0 items.
Yeah.
He bought an item that gives you, what is it, 24 damage or something? What's the damage on
He bought an
Maelstrom?
item that gives you gold every few minutes, and he has not, thus far, gotten gold with it.
Yeah.
Every bit of gold he's gotten, he's lost. There we go, he
He's
got a
just
run of
feeding it to the
Aegis.
enemy team. Yeah, it doesn't do much either,
He
unfortunately. but-
thinks that's how you build Gleipnir, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you might be right. I think he probably thinks that. He's playing
He's
back
probably
in
building,
like 5 years ago.
Yeah, building mail.
He's gonna be
Somebody...
disappointed right now.
Maniac did this week 1! Maniac did this exact thing week 1, and you know what? They're right to do it. This was a fucking stupid
Wait,
change.
what did he queue up?
He
queue
bought Maelstrom and Rod of Atos on Windrunner trying to build Gleipnir and then had to sell it. Sell the Maelstrom. I think it's fucking stupid. I kind of get why they did it for balance reasons, but it's just so dumb. Goodbye, Space
Cowboy
Cowboy.
getting
God, none of these guys
torn.
mean anything. It's just everyone's just getting torn through. Flebo! Nope. He's gonna live. Not like that would have killed him anyway, it just would have been funny.
This is big for big morale booster for
It's true.
Brionne team here. This
You
is
know,
great showcase.
She did
of
once say that she
things.
can't even stand the sound of Pocket's voice, and I'm not even making that one up.
She might just mute him and win the game anyways. These guys play so well together, I don't even think they need to talk to each other anymore. They can just beat teams by watching Netflix on the side and playing the game. They're just always together. I like to see that.
But I don't know, I think Brionne likes having that antagonist. Like, I think she likes having somebody like that, so she can redirect all the team's anger just onto his head, and all of her anger as well.
We have something like that actually.
Yeah, it's called Mega Man.
I don't know why Renee gets shit on so much by Mega Man.
Damn, that's a shame. I was hoping it was Mega Man.
No, Mega Man's good vibes. It's just I think he hates Renee for some reason.
He's like
He loves
12,
him at the same
though.
time. It's very weird.
He's like,
yeah, I don't know.
He's like 12 or 13, I think.
Is he actually? He might be.
Oh dear God Almighty!
He plays like this is a
not even.
bad,
they didn't even use the ult. They didn't even use the Skyrath ult. He's
shit.
not even here.
He's farming.
Where the hell is he?
Flebbo, what are you doing? What is this positioning?
I think Flebbo's checked out. I think Flebbo has a room at the GG hotel.
Yeah, so Lotus is just giving up too. I think everyone gave up on the Dire
Lou, you
team.
still in chat? Yeah, I don't think you are, but if you're still in chat, could you please explain? These are some inno plays if I've ever seen him. Well, he's casting, he's not playing.
I don't know about that.
Lou, if you're still in chat, and I don't think he is because he didn't say he was gonna send this to Brionne and let her hear us flame her for 40 minutes. Cryptic, you know, now that you're here, I gotta let you know, alright? This Brionne character, not nice, alright? This Brionne character, I have reason to believe, well, these two, good lord.
Massacre.
Brionne, I have reason to believe, actually, have you ever woken up with like a weird pain in like your arm or your neck or something? I believe Brionne has rigged everyone's bed to do that to me. That's what I heard. I mean, it's just a rumor.
It's plain evil.
I heard, oh no, not again, baby. Oh, mamma mia.
He's doing it in front of his team, too.
Yep.
Disrespectful. I'm surprised Lotus doesn't call GG at this point.
You mean like that?
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. I was just gonna say, like, it's just not. This is just you're getting embarrassed, you know.
GL
time to
NXT.
get off.
But yeah. Oh, have you ever been out in public and you realize that you've been wearing your shirt backwards all day? That wasn't you.
Yeah.
It was Brionne. She switched it while you weren't looking. She just turned it around on your torso. That was a massacre. Is there even anything to dissect here? What do I analyze?
That was a sad series. I don't know what to say besides they got a lot of things to work on.
The two towers as a unit were like blown here. It was it was very blatantly and clearly a massive morale break. They drafted a bad team. They didn't play very well. They didn't play like at all like the enemy team was there. They were resigned to their 0-2. And I think they didn't have to be. I don't think this is a guaranteed 2-0. I think if they had kept their heads in the game, I think if they had drafted a lineup that makes a little more sense than this, if they had played more carefully and not just let the LC just run around and just rack up murder after murder after murder. You know, she ended up with 140 duel wins in what is not a very long game, to be frank with you, right? Like, if it was not, she's 5-1-13, draws 9-1 and 9, right? This is a massacre. How many minutes?
I mean,
I think there's more than 1 kill a minute on Brionne team.
You can see the tilt on when your best player on your team has the most deaths in the entire team. There's some tilt going on probably. The games that I lose, I'm positive in. Like I have to perform for my team. Like
just like you were on the last game,
I'm gonna be positive. Yeah, I'm gonna be positive and I'm gonna grief.
You were such a big positive force that after Healy's left, you immediately turned in your resignation.
Okay, the reason for that was different. The reason I left is because there were other people involved. It wasn't Healy's leaving. It was not a good time.
Yeah.
There was a team where I quit though. Like I left. I don't know if you heard about
here's what happened. You were kind of bummed after Healy's left, and then Brionne knelt down and she whispered in your ear, you know, who cares? It's just one season you're out. They can find a replacement. Just go ahead and leave. Yeah. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. Anyway, that's what happened there. But yeah, this was a morale bust. It was clear as day. I don't think it had to be. I think this could very easily have been a 1-1. I think it just
Master Lotus
shows
right now is disbanding.
if there is personality headbutting as you thought, can happen.
Yeah.
Said Lotus tilted off the face of the earth. I could believe that. I could definitely believe that. Like, he's just got to keep his head in the game, not get tilted, not get broken up by the first game. Because you know what? In the first game, you botched it, you goofed it, but you still have upsides as a unit. I mean, you still have like this really scary pause one from mid guy. You have Space Cowboy running some weird wacky shit. This off lane doesn't seem like completely unsustainable. They did much better this time compared to last time. I mean, they still died a lot, but they had a nightmarish lane and they turned it around towards the end of it. With Lotus's help, mine, but they did do that. And
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
I just DM'd Lotus. I said I would just watch your games. Are you disbanding? All he said was
he
LOL.
really is gonna do that now.
He said
Yep.
LOL.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
just a very clear, very obvious morale break for the Lotus team. They just, if they kept their head
Uh,
in, if they kept their head in, people are saying Lotus took the worst fast in this game. They change Arc Warden's fastest every 3 minutes, so God knows, but it's what the fuck? Okay, this is
yeah, I don't know.
crazy if you secured it, but either way, yeah, I don't know. Arc Warden, the tilt here, it was too obvious. Like I said, just it's no worth analyzing anything else.
Yeah.
If Lotus he has to learn to lose. It's just like the last game, but in a different sense, in the middle sense. Like Lotus has to learn to lose, to say I fucked up, we fucked up. What do we change? What do we do different? You know, you don't just ignore it, say oh shucks, pretend nothing happened. That isn't productive either. But you don't just like have this. You know, what's going to happen if you turn around your season, you just win every other game for the rest of the season, you go onto the bracket, and then the number 8 team upsets you in game 2. What's gonna happen, Lotus? This better
Yeah.
not be. You know what I mean? And this is a season with stakes. You know, if you're below number 8, you don't get on the bracket. So
That's
this
right.
is
Usually you don't have any stakes. So then
yep.
this is
This
pride.
is
If you don't make it into playoffs, that's your pride, I think.
yep.
This year.
You're getting impeached at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's rough. You should get officially like kicked out of LDL if you don't make it in the playoffs this season.
true.
Like it's like you failed to learn. You're getting kicked out of school.
They should like go to your house and uninstall Dota from your PC.
I'd be okay with that.
Just throw you to the wolves. But yeah,
Yeah.
just tilt. Can't let this happen. You gotta find it. You gotta find your zen. You gotta find a way between that game 1 and game 2 to take a breath, sit down, say, okay, what do we change? Because if you just go back in, you just do the same thing again, you're gonna get the same result. Definition of insanity. We saw it in this game when Lotus TP'd bot again and died again, right? Like
Yeah.
definition of insanity. So you can't do that. But you can't. You have to. You have to respect the loss. You have to say, I earned it. I gotta live with it. I'll take it into game 2. I'll fight hard in game 2. And if you don't learn that by the end of this season, that's gonna be very worrying for you. Anything else to say about that?
No, I think we beat a dead horse in a
If
rough game.
you or anybody you know wants to learn Dota 2 at a casual or more competitive level, go to ld2l.gg today to sign up. It's too late to get into this season unless we really do have somebody quit this week, but it's not too late to stand in. Stand-in's always needed. A lot of ranks under 4K. A lot of people always being looked for. It's stand-in season, as we know. In-houses are likely to be happening after the season. There was some in-house doubters last season, but they did indeed happen. Not the most frequent in the world, but they damn well did happen. Queues popping everywhere you look, all kinds of fun to be had. Go to ld2l.gg today. Follow that Discord link to the server, that's where all the action's happening. We will see you, well, I won't see you tomorrow because it'll be just a recording rather than a stream. We'll be covering the game you're in, you know, and then that will be it until I decide what I'm doing this Sunday, which I'll decide after I do that game.
I'm
Uh,
excited.
Shoutouts to all of our subscribers, all of our supporters, the guys who sit through the ads, because frankly, like I said, could not do this without you. Got a bunch today. Super, super thrilled about that. So super shoutouts to everybody who pitched in here today. I think that's that. I think that's long and short of it. So, till next time, see you later.
That sounds good. See you guys.
Anybody you want to shout out enough?
No, myself. I'll see you out there.
What about Cryptic? I gotta shout out your
Oh,
twin brother.
shout out, Cryptic, my brother. I forgot about that.
There we go.